we're live. Hello to the peoples.
Hello, people. I almost opened the wrong roll 20.
That's funny. So we finished the battle. We had
We
some
did.
disturbing revelations.
Yeah, and the people are being used as as power.
Materials.
So they're like goddamn espers.
Yep.
God damn it.
What?
I can't say that you're wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Not something. It's not a connection that I made before. We've been spending so long looking at like the Final Fantasy cards. I'm like, wait, hold on. It's like Final Fantasy 6.
You know what? There's a reason why for the Friday party they are compared to Final Fantasy VI. At least I think that was the number you said.
Yes.
Yes. So, yes, there's a reason why that comparison is made.
The one
Or-
where the villain wins.
Ooh.
Yeah, at least
Bum
in the
bum
first half.
bum.
Quick sidebar. Jet got spoiled.
Did he?
Yeah. He
Also,
really
I'm
What's
sorry for the
spoiling here?
spoilers of a 30-year-old game.
I'm not. I 100%. I'm not even gonna pretend.
I, however, will. How could
Okay,
you?
I have to look at this Jack card. Hold on.
I'm also taking a peek. Mm. I sent you the Zidane spoiler earlier, right?
Mhm.
Or
Oh man, Jack is good.
I'm not finding it
at the top of the
I'll
script.
send it to you.
at the top of the screen.
Please
Ooh,
tell my script is ordered, which is by date.
Grandma's also good.
Oh, you know what? I might be looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the set instead of the
standard set.
decks.
Standard set. Standard set.
Okay.
I believe the commander's been fully spoiled.
I I looked at Scryfall. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I duplicate it to look at the other decks. Immediately, it pops up with the cards. I swear to God.
And then fucking the Emperor is Yawgmoth for the throughout the ages, and Terra is fucking Urza. Oh my god.
What?
That's such a fit. The reprint set or whatever it
Oh
is.
yeah,
The Emperor is fucking Yawgmoth, and Terra in her Magitech is Urza.
that's great. I just saw Vincent earlier today and kind of shat myself. Uh, Vincent
We
gets kind of beefed kind of fast.
we have a new intervention card.
Mm.
It's Sephiroth's intervention.
Oh yeah, he's exactly what you think it is. Uh,
All right, enough of this because I will look at this for the rest of time.
same.
Yeah.
When we have other traumas to go through other than death of a cleric.
Yeah.
Again, spoilers for a 30-year-old game.
It's like 20 years old, isn't it? I thought it came out like early 2000s.
No. It came out in 97.
30-year-old game.
Goddamn. Oh. D&D.
Yes. All right. So,
So you've just finished your battle.
yeah.
Mhm. Um,
And we
we were
did.
recovering. I explained to them what happened.
Yep.
Um,
I think we also decided that we were going to let the sisters know.
eventually. We decided that we were going to let them know eventually.
Okay.
I thought or somebody else is going to tell them. I'm pretty sure I recall me not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you were of the camp of just not telling them at all. And
We will
then,
get there when we get there.
yeah,
However, I don't want to distract them with the fact that they've killed their mother.
fair enough. We'll make it a problem for an older, wiser us.
Yeah. Listen, either we win and then we sit down and we talk about it, or we
We win
lose and it's no longer our problem.
because we won. Yes.
I uh, okay. Well, I am prepared to
Get out of here.
yeah, get back to the base. Kind of talk and let's figure shit out. I
Yeah.
will tell Ryomi about the whole thing.
So, back below the sea.
Yes.
Under the sea.
Well, lake, but anyways.
Under the sea. uh But yeah, once we back in, I will. Once we get back in, I will talk to Ryomi about it.
Okay.
She is still there.
Hey,
I would hope so.
Ryomi, quick talk, quick talk. Uh
Uh-huh. Why do I feel like you're about to tell me some bad news that I don't want to hear?
closes
Well,
door behind him as he walks into her room. So you might want to sit down a little bit. Um,
Gonna look up from her. She's gonna look down at her seat that she's sitting on, then look up,
yeah, yeah, that,
then
that's
look
good.
down,
That's good.
then look up.
Um,
here's
I
a
think I got
pillow.
there.
Be
so
more comfortable.
I'm gonna want you to keep this to yourself. We took care of the problem outside. We're starting to get large abominations sent out after us. We're gonna have to start acting pretty soon. They know where we are right now. That abomination was how do I say, created from the it's created from ninja. At their core, there's a big crystal, and within this crystal were like I said, there are three ninja there. Uh, so I send you a I forget the other clan. Hold on. I got a DM air too much to just scroll back up. It was a Senju, and there was here's Cream-Base Pear or Cream-Base Bomb. We took care of it. I haven't told the girls. We need to be, concerned because all of those ninja that were left behind and were captured are being turned into giant abominations that can use the knowledge and abilities of the ninja that were there before.
That's comforting.
Is it?
No, not
Yeah,
really.
I don't think so either. Um, I mean, we'll know what they they can do by who is inside them.
Okay, real quick, I want you to read me off a list of names of people who can tell who's inside of them at a glance.
Definitely me.
Yeah.
Um, and uh, I'm sure that Hugo with enough training could probably have an idea. It's an issue. Listen, it's something that I can see. I was just excited about that. I'm trying to find the silver lining.
Well, it's a thin silver lining, but you did find it.
Uh, Now, moving forward, you are mostly healed, yes?
Enough.
Okay. Do we know of any other safe houses that we can go to when we figure things out?
We all turn to Ito.
Does Ito know any more secret hideouts either?
The problem with him taking us is that it can see through
It knows where we go if I tell us.
whatever.
Not
Oh yeah,
not what I meant. I meant, do you know any more of your old master's bases?
yeah. We can just
Uh,
walk there.
uh, what's the doom clock last time we checked?
I will say, I feel like the Doom Clock might be
A
slightly
misnomer.
less relevant.
Yeah.
Is the doom clock still relevant?
Good question.
Hey yo, Ito, take us back to the destroyed village. Let's have a talk with the statue. Hey yo, is the Doom Clock still relevant? Are you gonna wait for another 73 weeks? Statue moves around, suggestively. Yes, I will wait that long. I will, however, continue to torture you in the meantime. We're like,
That's fucked up.
and did we disappear?
That's fucked up. Leave.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, like I said, I don't think that Doom Clock is really relevant anymore. And if it is, like, yeah, we've got a little over a year. Let's focus on getting to a point where, first off, everybody can recover.
Yes.
Uh,
Let's
get the others to safety,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe try to scout out where the orb fell to see what exactly is happening there. If it's just a monster producing machine around the statue.
Yeah, I'll summon a snake messenger. And ask them to check up on it because I did ask them to watch the area.
Going to summon a snake messenger to get the news.
Yeah.
A tiny snake will show up. It's like a little garden snake. Going to look up at you. All the way up.
I will lift the snake. Hey, I just need news on what's going on down at the down where the orb fell. Can you ask for me?
No idea. Every time we get too close, snake gets struck by lightning.
Oh.
Hey, Sheena. You go to
Oh.
lightning,
Sheena, who's
right?
not in the room.
Out in the hall. Hey, Sheena.
Gonna poke her head out. Yeah?
You're good with lightning, right?
Kind of my whole thing.
How's your like redirection and or absorption?
She's gonna set her hand out and shake it a little bit, just saying, like, all right.
Uh, I see. I see.
I mostly shoot it.
Well, back into the room. All right, so Ito, your absorption's a lot better, yeah.
Of what's your plan?
We just need somebody that isn't going to be struck and immediately die. That's the plan.
Why struck by lightning? Why?
We don't know. Little guy here is saying that people are being struck by lightning.
When he's referred to as little guy, he's gonna lift his tail and wave it.
I just need
I
to
mean,
know if
if
we
it's
can even check
chakra
it out.
based,
And
if it's a
if it's
chakra
not,
based attack, that can absorb it. If
and
it's
if it's
not,
not,
I
yeah.
mean, uh, let me ponder.
All right. Scry 2, draw 1.
Now let me see your visions.
Also not what Ponder
I
does.
could.
How's that not? What's look at top 3, then draw. What could you do?
I could maybe do a little protection,
Eh?
depending on how strong the lightning drop is, or if it tries to hit if we stick together.
Yeah. And I can try to help as well. All right. Let's go try to get some information. Uh because if we're not able to teleport, how far?
It's back to walking.
That is
Yeah.
that's far travel. Oh boy, that's a month.
At least.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you're taking a straight shot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why he said at least.
We could
Uh,
TP relatively close.
it still gives out our location.
Closer to 42 if you're walking.
I'm super keen on that, but I
42
do know what you
days.
mean.
Yeah, hex
Well,
Yeah.
we
is a
could
day.
always. So the orb. Do we know the total covered area of miasma? I guess I'll call it.
My favorite word.
Uh,
Thank you.
Thank you for this gift.
what happens if I set it to like this? We'll make it like a this color. When you were last there, it was about like that.
Okay.
We got to like here-ish. That'll probably be fine.
I mean, we could just TP somewhere along
Mm-hmm.
here, maybe. Or well, where have I been to? I guess is a better question.
We've been to all of that, haven't we?
Yeah, because you did walk out and then teleport.
Mm-hmm.
So we could always just TP somewhere in this vicinity, and then that shortens our travel time by a lot.
Mm-hmm.
By like 30 days.
Yeah.
So we could buy us a month, but it'll know
Turns
we're
it into 10 days.
nearby.
You'll
Yeah,
know
it'll
that,
know we're
yeah.
nearby, but that's fine probably.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
then if we summon Waroyo, then we can cover like what is it, 2 or 3 hexes a day?
2 hexes a day.
Yeah. So that 10 days becomes 5.
Okay. We can do that. Mildly concerned about knowing where we are, but as soon as we enter that area, I guess it's going to know where we are anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. If it's making an army of some kind, or at least has some kind of mobile army makers like it did,
Mhm.
surely there's like sentries on the land path to
Yeah.
alert it of anyone coming.
Yeah.
So either way, you might as well just save the
Here's problem number 2.
Yep.
I exhausted myself during that last fight.
Yes. So rest.
Yeah, I need a lot of rest.
How long?
Let me do math. Cause it's full rest, we can do what, once every 2 days? Like full rest and then 2 days, and then full rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get two
Somewhere
two
in here.
two full rests in a week, basically.
Okay, let me see. So, uh,
This music is too happy for what's happening.
I need 3 weeks.
Okay.
I can make do with a little bit less than that. But I need 3 weeks to be in peak condition.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think kind of took it out of me.
Understandable. It was pretty
So
rough.
how long? Sorry, I was reading something.
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Only 3. I would need to message DM about doing a thing.
Message
I'm
me.
gonna message DM.
In that case, do we want
Alternatively,
to
you could get up from your seat and come walk over here.
You know what? I'll do that. How about you go
You
fuck yourself?
walk your happy ass.
First you gotta
Use
fix
your
your fucking.
God-given legs.
Okay.
But what if we just extended our travel? Because you're just gonna be sitting on Arroyo, so you can get the equivalent of long
I can
rest,
get yeah, I can get the full rest on the
and
way
then
over
we
for a little bit.
teleport further away, and thus it's not as aware how close we are and potentially heading. Because like if we went right here, it's like, oh, are we heading to Dragonhold? Are we going across the bridge? Are
I
we heading to the peninsula? We can be going anywhere. You know?
I can cut my rest down to 2 weeks. I won't be in peak condition,
Mm-hmm.
but over the next 5 days, I will be able to recover like the rest of my stress. And that way we're moving a little bit faster. And I will be in good enough condition to fight. I'll just have reduced hit dice.
That's fine. You don't need those.
Yeah, that is okay.
Yeah.
But after that, I start getting penalties to my wisdom, charisma, and constitution ability checks and saving throws.
That's a problem.
And where I am right now, as long as Tensagon is active, I am taking damage.
Whoops.
Yeah. It's the first time I've done that, by the way. This is a new one. Uh, yeah, we can do this. This is fine.
Okay. So I heard rest for 2 weeks. We do our teleport and travel the last little bit.
That should be good. And we'll just have to play it by ear.
Yeah. Like, who would expect us to stay in the same exact spot after we've been attacked? No one. We shouldn't get attacked again. Knocks on wood.
Oh, figure it out. I'll figure it out. So while we wait for the lads, Richie,
What's up?
the Final Fantasy cards are so good.
Are they
They're
really?
so funny. We have Circle of Power.
Okay.
Uh, draw cards, make a wizard, wizards shoot things. Let me see. I'm trying to find the other like 14 cards. We have a Namazu Trader.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah. Let me see what else. Oh, he's and, but he's not massively important. I guess he kinda is in the grand scheme of things, but whatever.
Who was it?
Zand, the dude that was at the end of Crystal Tower.
Mm.
I'm
Mm.
trying to find. So there's a cycle of new equipments.
Okay.
That are jobs. And so when the equipment enters, you make a 1/1 colorless hero token, and then you attach the equipment to it. And the equipment does things like Astrolosian's Planisphere. The creature is a wizard in addition to its other types, and has whenever you cast a non-creature spell and whenever you draw your third card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Nifty.
And so there's one for all the different 14 classes. It looks like. Let's see, where is? I mean, just getting the hero tokens and stuff on its own has been pretty cool. We of course have all the scions.
Yep.
Trying to find. Oh, where's the black mage one? I know what you want.
How did you know the thoughts that were going through my head?
Lands. God, I saw it earlier. But the wizard tokens I was talking about earlier, where it's like, oh, you cast a spell, it pings something. It gives the creature that effect. Like it just turns them into the black mage token.
Oh.
There's that. I saw other. Because I did see other like black mage spells and things. They have special. They have a new special mechanic called
Okay.
tiered, and tiered spells you can choose which extra cost to pay. So you have like Fire, Fyra, and Fyraga.
Oh. Okay. Nifty.
It's really cool.
Yeah, discuss
And
the
of course,
possibilities of new jutsu
okay.
that will deal with Storm.
Cool.
All right.
I believe he said it was like 11 weeks, but we can scout out the place first, and then I'll scrounge up the downtime
Okay.
eventually before the assault.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about it. We can move after 2 weeks, and then the time that it takes us to get there, I can heal the rest of my stress.
That's fine.
That way we're not doing 3 weeks. Here we are. Transpose. Is transpose a black mage spell, or is it just a thing?
Well, I assume it's a black mage spell.
You don't know. You just press the buttons.
Yeah, like I know that it's a black mage thing, but I'm not aware of anywhere else. But also, I haven't played everything else, so I can't say at 100%.
Fair enough. It shows a black mage on the card, and it makes a black wizard token. So I thought
Yes, this
maybe
tracks.
it is.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Also,
the one that switches the aspect from fire ties.
oh, okay, yeah.
That's transpose.
So transpose, you can cast it, and then at the beginning of your next upkeep, it casts itself again.
This makes sense.
So you transpose to swap to ice, refill your mana, and then it swaps back,
That's good.
which I thought was really good. Also, the Eye of Nidhogg is a new enchantment,
As it should be.
and every time it's put into the graveyard, you return it to your hand because it just keeps showing up.
Correct.
I feel like until Stormblood, it was just every new arc. Oh, hey, by the way, here's the Eye of Nidhogg. Oh.
I mean, that's why you should have destroyed it.
Yeah. And Tataru, she has you and an opponent draw a card, and then she has another ability. Whenever an opponent draws a card, once per turn, you get treasure. So you make you wheel and deal and get your opponents to pay for things. Get your opponents to pay for things.
Oh, that's perfect. Also, Eric,
All
do the
right.
thing.
I love Tataru. Huh?
Oh, I see.
The banhammer.
All right. All right, doctor.
Possible
Here's your
Banitor.
apple.
Doctoral mummy. Kilhosus. I like to imagine that you just threw an apple at his head.
At the speed of sound.
That tracks
No,
because
yeah,
you're
this shit.
speaking.
Okay.
All right, so we have our game plan. 2 weeks of downtime, then we get on the road.
Yes.
What we're going to do with these 2 weeks, one is going to be healing. The rest will also be recovering because I know that NPCs heal different.
They do heal
Yeah.
slower.
But
As far as
also,
other days.
yeah. Well, I was just going to say, also, not sure if we want to bring the whole crew with us or split off.
Last time we left the crew behind.
They thought we died and tried to come save us or
Yeah,
avenge us,
shit
shall
went
I
down.
say.
I don't know exactly how we should handle it. I don't like the idea of delivering Agent Cherokee straight to the Six Eyes.
Yeah, we will be getting pretty darn close.
I think maybe we leave Karima and Haru with Ryomi, and
Yeah.
then we can take the rest. Because I mean, if it's just the three of them, they can just run. And they're strong enough to deal with the mooks.
Yeah, yeah. And then that also keeps our party at 6. So if we do need a teleport or emergency teleport out, we
Is
can
it
do so.
six? Nice. Unintentional, but nice.
If you'd like, I can watch the others and put a seal on one of you to let them know you're not dead.
I mean,
That would
yeah.
be nice. I would prefer to leave all of them.
You prefer to leave all of them?
Yeah.
Strength in numbers. Fair enough. Fair enough. Keep it a small elite crew raiding in.
I'll trust you on that.
I'm more worried about them getting attacked than us.
Yeah.
You right.
And in all honesty, they're the target, not us.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because they have one of the missing links
Mm-hmm.
that it's probably more wanting to go after now that we've dealt with so many of its other eyes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because at this point, the board is empty. Aside
Man,
from the free
damn, I
radicals.
wouldn't want to mess with me neither.
Accurate.
Where Nobuyuki is standing, there is a slight rumble.
Hey, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. um,
All right. Sounds good. We'll leave everyone behind. I will consent to the seal to make sure that everyone
yeah,
knows
because
that we are
if
good.
you die, we are all dead.
Yes.
Do you have a particular place you want this, or?
Dealer's choice.
All right, I'm just gonna take you by the wrist and just put it on the inside there.
Which wrist?
Can
Uh,
you reach for the wrong arm first? Oh,
the
my bad.
hand that's actually there.
Okay, good.
I keep forgetting that you're missing an arm.
Yes, I am.
But she's going to leave like a 3-inch seal on your wrist.
Okay.
And a uh You'll see when she pulls her sleeve up that there's a similar seal on her wrist that now has been divided into two separate marks.
All right, break it down. What it do? Why is yours split in two?
Oh, I've got one on Shigeki.
Tracks. Now, is this a specialized seal, or can I learn that too?
I mean, it just fades if you die.
It's useful to have.
It's a
Okay.
seal, Ryomi. He wants to know.
I suppose I could teach you.
Perfect.
Let me see how long it would take you to actually learn this.
And why is it 3 days?
It for you it takes, I believe, a week.
Even less time if it's
That's fine.
medical. Or are you already factoring that in?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I think for you it ends up being a week.
Then I'll spend one of my weeks learning this seal.
It costs 12 chakra to place.
Okay.
But once you've placed it, it just lasts. And all it does is it fades when the person you put it on dies or their seal is otherwise removed.
Okay. Okay. And then now I can use it as a base to remake it into something several times more deadly. No, I'm kidding.
God damn it.
I mean, you are allowed to customize it however you please, but that is the base jutsu. That's all it does.
Cool. Much appreciated.
There's also a limit to how many you can have up, but for you, that limit is higher than you probably need it to be.
All right, cool. Hello, person. I'm gonna shake their hand. They get hit with the seal.
What's the spark on my hand? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You'll thank me later.
He just goes around to every one of his patients when he's an adult. Just here's a death ward. Here's a death ward. Here's a death ward.
I mean, in a perfect world, doctors are never needed.
It is here I would like to note that death ward does not prevent diseases.
I'm aware.
Yeah,
That's
however,
why
if
I
he kills him
do.
during surgery, you know. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. uh,
So where are you going first after your 2 weeks of rest?
Uh,
I think we
I'm
decided on like
relaxing.
somewhere in the peninsula. Definitely at least the requisite 2 days and some change away, so where you can get your full rest in.
Mhm.
So here,
All
somewhere
right,
thereabouts.
Zach, mark what hex you're going to.
No.
All right, I guess you're not teleporting. Walk.
You pick. I guess like here maybe. Because this is a better way to mark it.
This one?
Yes, that's the one.
Wherever the origin
Man.
is.
The intelligence operative feats suck dick.
Oh no, one thing of the intelligence operative is bad.
Why would I ever take either of these? I guess I wanted more brave orders, but I have so many.
But what if more?
I could have another 3, but that's not worth 16 weeks of downtime. Trying to figure out what I spend my downtime on.
How much time exactly are we? Just to
I have
double.
I have 1 week.
All right. So when you guys get down there, you see some things have changed.
Hmm.
That's the size of the miasma now.
Yep.
Someone do the math.
Alright, on how fast it's expanding?
Yes.
Okay, so it was
Mr.
at
DM, is there a way to just you to tell us?
Here's the thing. You don't know if it's expanding at a constant rate.
I assume
Damn.
it's expanding at a constant rate. How much time do we have?
We will make that pitfall.
Well, it's going to need more miasma as it continues to expand out.
It went out 4 days in I think it was 22 weeks.
Yeah, because we had how many weeks of downtime? And then travel, and then healing, and etc.
I'm gonna call it 22 because I think Ryomi's surgery was 20.
That feels correct.
A long ass time.
Yeah.
So it went out 96 miles in 22 weeks.
I see.
So do with that math what you will.
Oh. I mean, I
Okay.
have nothing else if we just want to keep going.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep on going. Summon the boy.
Yep, I will summon Moreo. Moreo costs now. D rank is 10 chakra now.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is pinned in the other channel because I have to answer this every other week and no one ever remembers that it's pinned. Me included.
You're just so excited to get to use your pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so what rank is he? S, right?
And it
Yeah,
should
he's
be
now an
30,
expert.
right?
40 chakra.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I will also copy and paste the thing over here
Hold on. Have I been
for easy
shortchanging?
access. It'll be in quick reference.
Oh, everything just costs differently. Ah, Hodori, you're 10 more expensive.
Hey, quick question, Richie.
What's up?
What does the rejuvenating class feature do?
Rejuvenating
I
class.
didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
Oh, the rejuvenate rest? Is that what you're referring to?
It might.
I believe that's what it's referring to if you're talking about a class feat.
It
Yeah.
is Whenever you or any friendly creatures who you can touch regain hit points at the end of a short or long rest, they regain an extra d6. And since I'm at above seventh level, it's actually 4d6.
Sure. I'm looking at taking the medical training feats because they're pretty good.
Yeah, medicine.
Mostly for the ability to learn medical release.
Correct.
Although there's just a feat to get that, isn't there?
There is a whole feat just to get medical release.
All right, maybe I just get
There's
that.
actually two. It's split into offense and support.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. That's true.
I'd basically just be grabbing the support one. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, there we go. So after a few days, we have made it to the outskirts of the miasma.
Yes.
You're just excited to say the word, aren't
Yes.
What gave it away?
you? The gusto with which she said miasma.
Truly
I'm
a
I am
glorious
training
day.
I'm training medical like medicine proficiency because I just don't have that yet. And I need that for the other stuff. I'm saying it out loud so that it is known.
Sounds good.
Go away, ad block. I will never once pay for you.
But they want you to know that if you pay them, you can block those cookie pop-ups too.
I will never once pay for you. Stop asking me. But you reach this area and the grass is wilted and gray.
Mm-hmm.
The sand looks gross. The water is uh, not a great shade of green.
Hmm. I.e., it's looking a lot like a certain swamp, or worse.
Worse than that, but yeah, that same kind of coloring.
Oh,
Okay.
And as you get deeper into this fog, uh, thunderclouds do start to gather.
mm.
I would like to have Kagi's Mind Eye active. And my Tensagon, so let me spend that chakra as well. Alright. What can I tell about the storm?
Normally, storm clouds would be too high for you to see. Interesting.
1 mile over 1 mile up? I guess that makes sense.
I will still tell you that this is a manufactured storm.
Uh,
But that's all you're
uh,
getting.
Alright. I will also be just keeping an eye on our surroundings. In case anything comes at us. Part of the usual. All right. Let's go and let's try to make this quick.
In and out. 5-minute adventure.
Why would you say these words?
Because it's going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes.
So as you get even closer to the impact site, the clouds get denser to the point where there is no more sunlight.
Oh,
Darkness.
I see.
And there's a rolling thunder constantly.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And then suddenly a bolt of lightning strikes next to you.
Warning
Oh
shot.
shit. Okay, that bolt of lightning, did that feel like chakra or was it natural phenomenon? The storm clouds are manufactured. I'm just trying to figure out what they are.
You know how Kieran is natural lightning guided by a thin strand of chakra?
Yes.
It's very similar to that, except instead of taking the shape of a Kieran, it is just a bolt of lightning.
Okay. Oh, all right, natural lightning. We'll just have to be careful. I mean, I guess we carry on because I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, if there's the monster factory or whatever.
2 more bolts of lightning land nearby.
They're getting close.
Three bolts of lightning.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything that I can do with this other than just try to repel it with giant palm rotation.
Can we? Is it determined that it's chakra based or is it natural lightning?
Natural.
It's natural lightning guided by chakra.
Yeah.
It's like Kieran.
So I would not be able to absorb it, right? Mr. DM?
The natural lightning strikes that are being guided, if you absorb the chakra, the DC gets lowered heavily to avoid it.
Okay.
By that I mean I use chakra absorption.
Yeah, you still might get hit by the bolt of lightning, but the DC to avoid it is significantly lower.
So therefore, if you
If you were
still
to
get
do so.
struck, it's just your fate.
Yeah. But if anything else comes from the lightning that is made of chakra, I'll let you know. Because you can also see that. But you make it to the edge of the impact crater. I'm not lowering you down one because I'll grab the orb instead of you guys.
You're right.
Yeah.
And there's now severe winds.
Oh.
And it is incredibly difficult to see with how thick the miasma is. Even with all of your sources of chakra sight. If anything, that's making it worse.
I see.
You mean you don't see?
I was about to say, or rather, I don't. Um. Okay.
With your 1 mile, though, towards the edge of it, there are more large things just at the edge that go in and out of your vision.
Okay.
Is that in and out like they're uh just walking back and forth, or is this like
They are seemingly different creatures each time.
okay.
All right. So it looks like there's at least something patrolling the area around it. We know that it's surrounded by monsters. Do we want to go further, or do we want to peel out here, knowing what we're dealing with as far as the lightning goes?
I would be okay with stopping here because going
Yeah.
further means even less sight and more things to fight with less sight.
Yeah, I'm having an issue seeing. I mean, I have my chakra sense, which helps, but it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna pat the side of Moroyo. All right, buddy, take us back.
As you are turning to leave, a bolt of lightning starts to come towards you in the shape of a shark.
Fun.
This one I take it has a proper chakra in it.
Yes.
All right. Uh, uh, giant bomb rotation. God, I wish the mirror could protect you guys as well. Eric, would I be able to increase the area of it to help have it protect allies? My mirror of hope.
Uh, Doing so will have it clash instead of its normal effect.
Hmm, might be okay with that. I will think about it.
Uh, but otherwise, I'm asking all of you to make me a con save.
Yeah, we do have advantage because of giant palm rotation.
All right, cool. Con save. Advantage.
Palm save is one of those things that I'm good at.
Hmm.
I would like to
Yeah.
auto pass.
With your hamster ball.
No. Focus points.
Oh,
24 for me.
and how's Moroya?
Ah, shit. Mariah, you're fairly healthy. Oh, your con save is better than mine. Okay. Ooh, man, the roll, however.
Mm. Yeah, I feel that. Well, we both have a plus 13. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Checking something. Uh, Nobuyuki and Ito are the only ones that pass.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Moroyo is going to lose 5 jutsu slots
Christ.
in addition to this damage.
Oh. Oh no.
Hmm.
What's wrong?
I carry on. Carry on, guys. Let's go. Just sudden realizations. Let me take off his jutsu slots. Was it save or suck, or was it
You take half that damage and no chakra damage.
okay.
But you're going to take that much in both health and chakra.
Okay. I'm going to reduce that chakra damage. I don't have to.
And Eric,
Wait,
does
hold on.
ignore damage resist at all?
Is that full or halved?
That's the full damage.
That's the full damage. You take half of that.
As health and chakra?
Yes.
Ugh.
I thought you said we don't take the chakra damage if we passed.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm saying that's how much it does is health and chakra. If you passed, you take none of the chakra and only half of that.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Proficiency bonus. All right.
Yes, it will.
Let's see. Yeah, because I give 5 DR with giant palm rotation. I just wanted to know whether that would be effective.
Oh. Would be cool if it is.
But it crashes down, and Arito and Moroyo are a little paralyzed. There's still the sparks coming off of them.
Oh. Yeah, man, Naruto is the one that can fix this for Moroyo. I'll get another turn of us just trying to get out. Naturally.
Yeah, I'll spend some chakra cells to offset the chakra damage.
Yeah. So we're just going to carry on as we were. Trying to leave.
Right as their sparks start to fade and they're able to regain muscle control, another shark-shaped bolt of lightning.
Okay. Let me just double check this. Do I recognize this as something that I could clash with?
I brought it up earlier, so yes.
Oh, I didn't clue that in. Yeah, I'd like to clash with this.
All right.
With, I guess, giant palm rotation, since I don't have any clash ninjutsu I can cast here. Yeah. So, and I will spend Celestial Shocker for this so that it's S rank.
And you don't get to know his flat bonus.
Okay.
Damn.
I gotta do better than that. 20 plus 11. Look at any other bonuses for that, but that's fine. Damn.
The bolt goes
As the
through.
fate stained. Yeah, you don't say.
Wow.
Both of you
that is,
putting up a pitiful showing.
yeah.
Uh,
He underestimated me. I was not ready for him. Be how it be.
I assume you tried to put up the mirror.
No, I was trying to do my giant palm rotation because mirror is not a clash.
It shatters right through your rotation this time. You will be suffering the effects.
Yeah.
But the other three can make the save.
All right. Con save. And you didn't actually do your rotation this time, so it's a normal roll, yeah?
Yeah.
More lightning.
All right.
More lightning.
Mhm.
Another shark-shaped bolt.
So this one's fully light or chakra based.
Yes.
Yes.
Does this count
The
as a
shark-shaped bolt
life-threatening
is.
encounter? Does this count as a life-threatening encounter?
All
I mean, it's pretty life-threatening.
Your life is threatened.
So would it count?
Your life is threatened.
Okay, I will chakra absorb it. Ugh,
This is just your training ground.
basically.
You're just going to sit there and attempt to continually parry.
How much chakra do I get? It's half.
Half. Let me roll this real quick. Moroya won't need to make the save. Nobuyuki takes this. Aruto will be taking half of this,
Oh, that is
and then you'll be absorbing.
Oh, it's a lot of chakra.
Oh, okay. 75 this time.
That's a
Okay.
lot of health.
Only half for Aruto, and no chakra damage.
This is right. You did say no chakra damage. Cool. All right.
It's really unfortunate for me how much chakra he absorbs.
What do you mean's unfortunate? How much Ito gets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yippee!
You
Would you
get
like to
like
share with
half
the
of it,
class?
right?
I got refunded.
Yeah.
Nice.
What I'm hearing is you can just keep doing it.
We love
What's
sustainability.
even funnier is that he's also getting refunded.
Yeah.
The battle of
Yeah.
tax evasion.
Okay, so instead of 75, it'll be what? 37, I think.
Okay, and you
Oh,
do the absorption is only for you. Okay, good to know.
can I tell within a mile radius like whoever's doing this?
They're not within a mile.
Christ.
Should we just TP out?
I think that it might be time. I was going to have Snake's scroll ready, but I am stunned.
I'm
I mean, I can
prepared to
resolve
TP
that,
out.
but yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Yeah, we need to leave
You've got
because
one round of things to do.
I
If you're not
am
stunned,
already almost out of chakra and I'm almost dead.
I will TP us out.
All right.
where are you going?
Um.
Go ahead and use the ruler to draw an arrow between where you are and where you're going.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't want to go to. Where was everyone else at?
They're up here.
The lake near the swamp.
Yeah. Where I'm pinging. So how about taking us to the fire temple?
Sure. Ooh. Ooh.
That was this one, correct?
Yep. It's like, hello again, dilapidated fort. We do not miss thee.
My greatest shame. My second greatest shame. I lied.
Yeah.
It's a little crispy. Can't imagine why.
Yeah. I know you're almost out of chocolate, but let's do it again.
I have enough to do it again.
Except this time, let's drop the sun on it.
Nova, bitch.
But it has lost all of its enhanced properties. It is now just a burned down building.
Okay. We need to figure out how to deal with whatever the fuck that was. Like that lightning was not okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Any ideas?
After experiencing the lightning, would my jutsu theory still work, Mr. DM?
Ooh, I like it.
Which one?
I like feelings.
The first one.
Give me an in-show with an added D4.
Nice.
With an extra D4 from my feature, or are you adding that D4?
That's what the D4 is for. I was letting
God
you know
damn.
ahead.
Do I
So,
even need to? Do I even
roll,
need to?
Take
roll a
your will
4
of
and do it.
fire.
Ah.
All right. Would you
Ooh,
like to
fire
add
stuff.
anything else?
Is it relevant?
Potentially.
I'll add a +2.
Would
There's
you like to
that other
burn that will of
half.
fire you just got to get a +5?
To get a 40, sure. 40.
42 even.
Yeah.
42.
The meaning of life. And now the meaning of this jutsu.
I feel like that was bait to use me to use my thing.
It
No,
100% was.
no. Getting a 40 or higher gives you everything.
I see. I see. Today I realized
Just good against lightning.
it's
What's
more
up?
efficient to just do the damage reduction on chakra damage than to directly use my cells to heal chakra.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Because the
Love it.
damage reduction per cell is a D10 plus my con.
Oh, and the cells only give you
Just a
the
D10.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Though the other caveat is that I can only use up to 3 cells to negate damage. So it's
Oh, that's fine.
yeah. When am I seriously using or losing more than that?
Yeah. I mean,
I
I just
say,
lost 75. So,
well, it was half, so it was
well,
below
I
that.
lost 75. So I know exactly what this is because this is something that I helped Eric workshop,
Whoa.
and I'm terrified.
Hmm.
Like I started to like build this out as because I originally started building this out as a player character.
Yeah.
I know exactly what this is. It is not good.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying we're completely boned.
Of
I'm
course
just
not.
saying let's hope it's just it.
I believe.
I believe that we will win.
We always win. Except for that one time. We don't talk about that time.
What time?
Exactly.
Oh. I'm just trying to think. Because if I could expand the Heavenly Mirror, or at least just make it clash, um, or turn to a clash jutsu, that might be really good. Oh, if I get Clashing Adept as a feat, then I can make it a clashing jutsu. And I also get more clash benefits with that. And that would let me clash and gain the benefits of the thing. I do have to
Perfect.
check
Sounds like a plan.
Clashing Adept. I do actually have to double check Clashing Adept because I might not be able to. This might not work how I want it to. It wasn't Clashing Adept. I had to check. I think when I'm targeted by a jutsu or would make a saving throw as a result of a jutsu that is a line or cone. Yeah, no, this AoE wouldn't work for that.
Yeah, that particular ability is a cylinder.
Yeah, figured.
So what is the plan now?
Well, what have we learned?
Yeah. Because that's going to change what we do.
Zach?
Um,
What do we know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
You gonna share with the class anything?
Which one is Hoshikai? Which one is that one?
He's on me.
Oh, so that's why it's the shark. Okay. Um. Would I be able to guess where the storm was sourced based on where the center of the storm is? Did we get enough information to figure
Like
out
where
where
the
the
controller is?
Yes, because if I can figure out where the center of the storm is, I can pinpoint where at least he would be in a specific area.
Because of your 40 plus, you can narrow it down to a specific hex.
Okay. Where is that hex?
Let me.
And is this for
Uh,
where he could be or where the storm center is?
Oh, where he is likely to be.
Okay. So basically right where the statue is.
The statue is. Hold on, I need to move these so I can actually see. Statue is here. I realize I drew that on the GM layer.
Okay. So within a day's travel of the statue.
Yep.
Okay, I will sprawl a map along a surface and I'll point to where. So based on where the center of the storm is, um, I believe the creator or I guess controller of the storm is here. And I'll point.
Mm.
He is using a combination of Hoshigaki and Ranton.
Okay.
And the jutsu I'm developing, because of what I can glean from the technique, would be able to dispel the storm for about an hour, unless he actively makes another storm cloud.
Which, if we can get close enough, that's something that we can disrupt. How long will it take for that jutsu to come to be created?
I need 10 more weeks. If I have 25, I can make a different one. Which, how would that one interact, Eric?
It'll interact exactly like I said. Um, it'll it won't help a whole lot trying to get to him
Mm,
because of the nature of this storm. But once you get there, it would probably help a lot.
okay.
If you had collaborators, people that understood the jutsu that you're trying to work on, would you be able to finish it in any sooner time?
Mr. DM, how does
Um,
modifying a jutsu work with experts?
I'll let you do it in half the time.
So 5 weeks.
In which case, are we going back to training? Taking some time, figuring this out? I'm not keen
Uh,
on how far that storm is expanding, and we might have to fight off some enemies along the way, but would be something.
I mean, it's just
the
5 weeks.
is, what's the plan when we get there and fight the entity? Um, do we have a list or a general idea of what all people stayed behind during the meteor crash and what they were from? Like
Yeah,
clans?
I'd like to talk to people and try to get that list.
You don't have that list, but you do know 2 people that do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
So
could
can we go
probably
and
talk to Naomi.
how far are we from getting to them?
That's a good
If you were
point.
to just walk,
Yeah. Well, ride Royale, but
Just in general.
uh,
If we were to travel there, how long would it take?
uh, call it an
or
8-day trip.
yeah,
So
or we
4.
can, yeah.
And would I be able to train or rest during that time?
You'll be able to rest.
Not train. Well, I suppose spending 1 week training doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And it would be a full rest, or
You can take full rest along the way.
I would only need 1 full rest
Yep.
because I have 2 fatigue right now, and full rest gets me 3. Or I guess full
Mm.
rest recovery is 3.
Insert moment here where Jack complains about not getting 3 on his full rest.
No, it's fine. I don't get as much stress as he does.
Mine's every time I cast one.
I mean, I also get when I spend my special resource. However, it's whatever. Your abilities feel like ones that you just want to repeatedly cast. Mine are kind of like the last resort things.
And so in 4 days, you make it back to the location.
Cool. Is it still there?
They're still hanging out there.
Good. Honey, we're home. Kid.
I
So
will
what
Oh,
did
Who
you learn?
reacts?
person in charge.
Ryomi is the only one that noticed you guys come in. The
Okay.
others are elsewhere in the base.
Mm,
I'll do the same thing. Pull up map, spread it on the table, explain what I did. Point to the map. There's a storm there that shoots lightning. Origin of the storm creator should be around here.
Okay.
I'm
yeah,
working on a jutsu that if we could find other lightning masters to maybe help me create to dispel the storm for an hour, as long as he doesn't recreate it.
yeah.
Um,
The shark lightning was not a
The
fun
what?
situation.
yeah, it's a combination of Hoshigaki and Ranton. So I assume it's some amalgam like before that was explained to you.
The what?
Mhm.
oh
Shark
no.
lightning.
I think she knows.
And we're hoping to get a list of all the casualties at the meteor so
Mhm.
we can figure out who exactly this could be.
Yeah,
And
because if we
also
can have a full,
determine any other combinations that we might come across.
Yeah, and plan
because
accordingly.
the more that we know are put together, um, the more that we can rule out as further combinations.
Yeah, and then also whenever Nobu sees names, he'll be able to be like, "Yes, this person. I know exactly who they are now." Instead of they were someone from our village,
Yeah.
obviously.
I don't have that list on me. I can write you what I remember of the list.
Okay.
In exchange, you're
Any
taking me with you.
uh
I'm kind of
it
concerned about
is very deadly lightning that drains drains
it.
damages.
It drains the chakra.
Does it send it
It
anywhere?
was carried back.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, oh.
Yeah. So.
so
Um.
as long as you're prepared for that and have countermeasures.
While he prepares his jutsu, I will also be preparing my own countermeasures to for that fight.
I don't think I can be prepared for that fight, but I'm going with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I say if you mark down that list, do we know where the Raikage is?
Any expert on lightning release or storms of some kind would be very helpful in developing the jutsu.
Last I heard, the Raikage led his people to a temple here.
Okay. Let me know where that is.
Would he
And
be
where
the
is
only one
that
that could
here?
help me?
Uh, I'm sure between me and Sheena, we could also help you.
Would
Yeah,
it
there
still
you
be
go.
enough or
Every other week you spend is 2 weeks.
So
With the 2 weeks
1.5.
starting with, uh, yeah, starting with the week you start is 2 weeks.
so two?
Mm, And in the meantime, I'm going to stop working on my medical training for now and start working on Clashing Adept.
So 7 weeks. I don't think it's worth it to go find the Raikage to save 2 weeks.
I agree. So we still gotta
Uh,
find him, and that's
yeah,
probably that
that
2
might
weeks.
take.
And we'd have
Yeah.
to teleport to an area relatively close to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um. Also going to be
Is there
looking at.
like a engineers guild that survived in our
Um,
war camp? I guess I'll call this place.
Define engineer.
Um,
do we
like,
have Mr. Asano?
do we have like any type of in D&D terms like artificers or like Iron Hand gnomes or Gone gnomes, whatever they're called, whatever them little bastards are called? Do we have tinkerers? I'm wondering if
Uh,
while we're here, could they maybe try to make a lightning rod of some kind?
None that worked on the chakra cannon. So all of the like high level ones are gone.
Hmm.
But there's like a couple of mid level ones you could probably go ask in the Land of Lightning.
In the land of lightning.
I'm sorry, that's the Land of Engineers.
We could send B team on that mission to get lightning rods.
Yeah, by then we'll already have gone there, probably.
Yeah, because
Well,
they
what I'm
had to
saying
go
is that
there, come back.
especially with the difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's just inconvenient.
Well,
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't even think Gahodori would help out much.
Is there any long range radios that's been developed? Or are we still using word of
Uh,
mouth
it would
paper
it would
messages?
it would take about 41 days for them to get there and back.
Yeah, that's way too long. We would already have tried to fight the thing. Or we would have done it ourselves. And that's assuming that's just them getting there and back, not even time for them to develop a lightning rod esque weapon or defensive item, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It won't cost any downtime to go talk to the engineers here, right?
The engineers were.
Where we're at. The mid tier engineers.
Uh, back at Shigeki's base, they're engineers. None of them are great.
Hmm.
Like the best one you're going to find is a low quality one from the Land of Lightning.
Hmm.
Like that's the equivalent.
Because I do next time we're there, I want to try to capture some of the miasma. So that way they could like study it and see if there's countermeasures to like repel it.
Smart, smart. I like it. I like it.
yeah.
And would I need a special container for that, or could I use like
Jar.
some sort of jar or
The
I
jar
think
of
I have.
Masan.
Let me check. What do I have in
It is it is a solid object, so you could jar it. It's not like just a chakra field that you would need to absorb and then figure out how to put somewhere.
So two things I would like to look for are a container for the miasma that can hold a decent chunk of it, just so I have a lot to experiment on.
There are plenty of barrels here.
Okay, maybe not as heavy as a barrel. We still have to carry the thing.
Small barrel.
Yeah.
There's small
You
barrel.
you get a small barrel.
Yeah, like a backpack size barrel.
Because with me being the only strength-based character here right now, that's me carrying it.
Which is like saying that Halson is a strength-based character.
Hey, I have like a 14 or 16 strength.
Oh, you know what? If it's
I have a
16, higher than I
16
thought.
strength.
That's
I have a
higher than I
16
thought.
strength.
God damn.
Yeah.
Dude's actually the strength build.
Yeah.
I used to
So
be part melee fighter.
this
That
is
is
true.
correct.
This
I
is
remember
true.
those days.
He just has to sit there and just be like, you forget when I'm out of chakra, I'm not out of these hands.
Options.
Uh,
Um,
I am looking to see. Ideally, like honestly, I'd like 16 weeks, but I don't think we're gonna get that. Um, Alternatively, I'm just seeing how long it takes me to learn an A rank. Let's. Uh, Eric, does Kazu know water formation wall?
Yeah.
Cool. Damn, 16 weeks. Christ. Because elite intellect does not affect jutsu learning time. Yeah, so even master down taught, it would take me 16 weeks to learn water formation well.
Do you have the list of people that you saw at the hideout?
Yeah.
Mind reading me off those names so I can make sure I'm not naming someone that's supposed to be alive?
Fair enough. We found survivors in all caps. Good job, me. That made it really easy to find this page.
Yeah, I ask you because it's faster to ask you than go find it in my notes.
Yeah,
He
understandable.
is Lore Master Richard.
I do what I do.
All
Let's
hail
see.
Lore Master.
Living people. We have a Shigeki, a Ryomi, a Sumi, a Team 5, a Kitsu, and appended on a mom and dad.
Those are the ones
And
that
then,
we
of course,
know are
the
alive.
crazy scientist, Lady Kane.
Yeah, and all Jinchuriki.
Yes, and all Jinjuriki. Okay. I have no clue what I'm going to do with my newfound 7 weeks of time. Actually, you know what? Well, where's the funny book? I'm going to make something, modify something. It'd be really funny.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Is
in a
there
shit
also
position because it takes
anyone
me too
that
long.
has like chakra pills and such
Yes, I
you want to
have.
be purchased?
Yeah, I've got 5 superior chakra, 8. No. 5. Let's see, 5 superior chakra, 3 greater chakra, and then 7 regular chakra.
Yeah, because having those chakra pills might be a necessity in this battle.
I agree.
You know, maybe it is worth it just to go to the Land of Lightning, people.
I mean, it would give me more time to work on my stuff.
Okay.
Um,
Plan. I
mhm,
TP everyone to the Lightning Place.
okay.
We inform the engineers and the Rikage of what's happening and what the lightning rod and other such things, and see if they can do it, and request help for the jutsu.
Uh-huh.
Then I immediately go teleport to the miasma, since I've been in it, jar a bunch of it as I can, and then immediately TP back.
Okay.
And then deliver jar and be like, also study this.
My only concern is the creatures finding the engineers.
Yep. Especially since you would
Because
have gone there, teleported away, and then
Yeah.
immediately came back. It's like, okay, there's obviously something here.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So it might be worth it just to do regular travel.
Yeah.
Bring the squad so that we are
What
all
is,
rolling together and that you can do some training along the way.
how much is... I have to check my jutsu, see the range on it. If I remember right, it was very disappointing. How far is 10 miles? It's not a lot, right?
On this map, not a lot.
Mm.
It's about half of a hex.
Yeah.
Because if I TP within 10 miles, I can reverse seal summoning myself to you guys, since you guys still have my reverse seal summon on you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
So that would
that's true.
save me 10 miles. So maybe I TPS like 2 days out, and then we go to the engineers, and then because of what's his name, Arroyo or whatever,
Mhm.
we won't face difficult terrain. But if the enemies try to follow us
Uh,
or some such, they will. Assuming they're
Moroyo
not
will
fire.
face difficult terrain. Ahadori will not.
Ahadori, that's right.
Mhm.
So we could use Ahadori,
Yep.
and then Ahadori flies me out like a day or two, or
Yep.
like a day or whatever. He stays there for like 10 minutes while I teleport, jar up a bunch of miasma, teleport back, and then he flies me back.
Mhm.
And then when I get close enough, I'll tell him to unsummon himself or whatever, and then I'll reverse seal summon myself to you guys. Because then we only waste like an extra week, but it's a week we are technically saving anyway,
Yeah.
because it's 5 weeks with the Raikage for me to train instead of
The 7.
the 7 with Ryomi and Sheena.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Mr. DM, please help me crunch the numbers. Does that sound like we'd get fucked over?
What was the plan? I was making the list of people for him.
Oh. I TPS 2 days out from the people, the
Okay.
engineers. And then we use Ahadori to fly over there, because he ignores difficult terrain. Because it's mountains, and we still have the friendly crystal.
We
To
have
make
the
sure we don't get
crystal of
shot down.
friendship.
Yeah.
To make sure we don't get shot down if they still have access to that technology.
They do, because it was jutsu, not
Yeah,
not
we
tech.
informed the Raikage of, hey, I need help training with you,
Okay.
and hey, can you guys maybe try to produce a lightning rod to help defend us?
Okay.
And then Ahadori flies me like a day out. I TP to jar up some miasma, TP back to Ahadori, and he waits like 10 minutes while I do that. Then he flies me
Well,
within
it'd
10
take 20
miles of the
minutes.
place. Whatever.
Yeah.
He flies me. He flies me back within 10 miles or whatever, and then I use reverse seal summoning teleport, and he unsummons himself. Would that work?
That whole plan sounds good.
Is there a flaw in my plan that I'm going to get screwed over on?
Roll me an intelligence.
Oh,
Also,
Can
reminder,
I roll the? Can I give him help?
Yes.
you are in
Yeah.
Oost instance, so keep that in mind.
Ooze,
I-
ooze.
I
Punching
also
distance.
perfect. I also will help. Be blessed, my child. But also question with your using your reverse summon thing. Does that consume it, and you have to recast it?
I think if I TP you guys to me, it consumes it.
Okay.
But if I TP to you guys,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
fine.
that sounds right.
Okay. Cool. Carry on.
Oh no, the teleport's only 300 feet.
Oh yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
higher
that doesn't help at
levels,
all.
you multiply the range by 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
it'd be
Yeah,
3,000 feet.
Hmm.
which
Which is
is
just shy of
less
a
than a
mile.
mile. And
That's not
then if
right,
you
is
do it, if you cast it at S rank, then that's several miles.
It. Well, yeah.
Well, this is a A rank. S rank makes me multiply by 10.
Oh, above A rank. God,
Yeah.
I always get tripped up by the wording.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, the number there
3,000 is not
tells you that it's an
average.
A rank.
Yes, Eric, I see that.
Uh,
So therefore, in that case, just have
so it's not
Dory
that
fly
long.
you.
Yeah, you might as well just fly me the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a plan? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Hold on. Intelligence check.
Yes. Intelligence check. You get a D6. I blessed you with
You
a
have
good.
the help action.
So you have
Uh,
advantage.
okay, so it's 15 plus a d6.
Yep.
Oh, that's 2. Take the first one. So that's 19, and I'll add 2 to that with a focus point, making it a 21. That should be
Man,
plenty,
you're
right?
doing like the gif of like the one with the numbers.
Right.
Th- th-
uh,
It probably doesn't need to be higher than a 21, right? Because I could make it a 26. I have 2 focus or qualifiers.
mhm.
I
I
mean,
don't think it does.
So with your 21,
Yeah.
the only potential problem is it's a lot of chakra and it's a lot of you teleporting again.
Yeah. Which I guess maybe adds a week of downtime again.
But
mhm.
other than it being a lot of chakra and a lot of teleporting,
Because it'd be at least 3 teleports.
uh, there
That's
is the
yeah.
concern that you don't know the properties of the miasma.
Well, like I wouldn't be able to store it.
And we don't know
You
what it's
know you
gonna
can
happen with
store
that.
it, you just don't know what it does.
We
Well,
also
that's
don't
why
know
we
if
need
it's
to
going to
study
be
it.
safe to bring anywhere else.
And you don't know if it's going to be safe to bring to people.
Well, that's the good thing. I'm flying a day out, or I'm teleporting a day out. So if it blows up, I'll blow up, and I'll be fine.
You can take it.
And I can protect Ahodori, probably.
Lord have mercy.
Probably. That's so reassuring.
Yeah, those are the only concerns with the plan. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure those are concerns you already had.
Okay. I would like to start executing.
How long will this take in total then? How many weeks?
It's going to take, not including any rest time, because that's a you how long you're resting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it'll take about a day to get there. 5 weeks for him to train with the Raikage.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not done with the lightning rod by then, any additional time for that.
Okay.
And then it'll take another 2-ish days to gather the fog and bring it back.
Okay. And how much recovery time would you need?
So currently we're sitting at 5 weeks, 3 days, and X.
Yep.
What was the question?
How much
How much
for you to
recovery time are you
recover?
gonna need?
Yeah.
Right now I'm at 2 fatigue. I'm getting another 3 from this.
That would be like another week.
I lose 3 every 4 rest.
Okay.
It'd be a total of 5, and I lose 3.
Okay, so
Yeah. Another week. That gets you
we're
2
looking at
full
6
rests
weeks
in a
then?
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 weeks,
I
3
That's the
mean,
days,
current
and
formula you're looking at.
yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if I can ask for another fucking 10 weeks on top of that. We'll just have to see how long it takes to make the lightning rods. Hopefully it doesn't take that long,
I
but if
imagine
it
with them
does,
being master engineers in the land of lightning, they already have
yeah,
pre-existing lightning rod technology.
Yeah.
They need to modify it to be portable.
Yeah. Soup it up.
and disperse copious amounts of electricity.
Yeah.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you right now, DM to player, they are not gonna be able to make something that will disperse that storm.
No, I don't need
Not
them
the
to disperse
storm.
the
Yeah, the
storm, just
lightning.
something that could like, oh, here's 10 rods, and then every time we throw a rod out, it'll eat a blast of the
Shards.
shards.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the kind of thing that we're looking for.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to disperse the storm. If we need to disperse the storm, I'm hopefully my jutsu will shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's for.
I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Though they would be metallic, you could use them to disperse the storm with your technique.
Lord
Yes,
have
I understand.
mercy.
That is how that
Are you
jutsu
going to railgun the storm?
possibly.
Oh my
That's
god.
half of it. That is half of it.
I love it.
That's fantastic. Yeah, if I am able to get my 16, then I'll have a new Clash Jutsu that can just tank a bunch of damage.
I also have the jutsu you're talking about, by the way.
You also have it? Okay.
The water bubble.
Yeah, but me having, well, not having the A rank, the water formation wall.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah. Me having that means less action economy for you.
Yeah.
And I also have bonuses. Like I have chakra pressure, so it would be 20d6 plus 10 hit points for it. So it
And
should be
in a truly dire scenario, you can double up on it. You can double bubble.
Double
yeah,
bubble.
double bubble. Give it the old 1-2.
Perfect.
So I think
Kazu's there as well. We really need it.
triple bubble.
Oh my lord.
Triple bubble. No one can break through the triple bubble
So is plan
unless
ready
we
to
roll
enact?
like ass.
One Tsuchikage later.
Wait. Hold. No.
Lord.
Can we enact the plan now?
You
Yeah,
may
let's
enact.
enact
Yeah.
the plan.
Ryomi is coming with us, right?
Yep.
When we go, yeah.
Last I heard, you were taking everybody.
Actually, yeah, that's a good
Down,
point.
not up to down to where? Where are we going? What do you mean we're taking everybody to where?
The
To
hideout
the
of the
to the,
lightning.
to the up here.
Oh,
Raikage. Because also this
Alright.
location is compromised, so they should move regardless.
Yeah.
I'm already taking 3 people. I can take 3 more.
I mean, I would be okay with telling them to travel north.
I want to train with Kazu while you're training with other people, so I can stay with Kazu, like whatever group he's with, if we have like a slow travel group.
Okay.
And if we have a slow travel group, I guess it's less of an issue if we're not flying, but we want somebody that has lightning release, like Sheena or Ryomi.
So what 3 people are you taking? Who are your most important friends?
I guess Sheena makes the most sense because she's lightning, so she can maybe pick up something from the Raikage as well.
Mhm.
Smart.
or at least apply
Right.
her expertise in some way. Um, the Genjutsu, she was like,
Ren?
Yeah,
yeah,
Ren.
she could be good to help study the miasma, maybe to see if it has any Genjutsu properties.
Yeah. I mean, she's just like, very smart as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah,
He's a generational talent at Genjutsu.
Love Ren. It's great. So and
then I
then
guess Kazu, since you want to spend time with him.
yeah, and then that would leave Haru, Karime,
Ryomi.
Ryomi.
yeah, Raomi. All right, it's just those three.
Yeah.
Traveling together, catching up, which I do feel that team would.
They're capable.
I agree.
Especially with one of them now having EMS.
And then you said it was
Yeah.
like 40
Yeah.
days of travel for them?
If they're walking, yeah.
Well, we're going to be there for 52, based on my math.
And that was also for them to come back.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
so
true, and
they'll-
they don't
they'll-
need to.
they'll have
It's
plenty
about
of
a
time.
month for them to get there, I think.
So
Okay,
that'll be plenty easy for them.
okay, that's perfectly fine.
So now plan execute. Have we hammered out all the details?
Now plan execute.
Now can DM tell me how
Execute
we
order
horribly planned?
66.
How we horribly planned and mistaken everything? And we failed all these major flaws?
I would have pointed out any major flaws. You rolled very well.
I'm nervous, man. I just want this plan to go well.
You need a win.
We need a win. We do need a win.
Yeah, I need to see how fast this thing is real quick. Oh. Oh, that's fast.
Don't say that.
I don't like that.
It might have
Is that a
fight
good
on our
fast for
hands.
us or a fast for the entity? Are we gonna have to fight a bird entity?
Don't worry about
Up
it.
entity, as it may be.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight a bird or a mole entity.
It's just Angrath.
I'm gonna write down that second one.
No.
Yeah, because he's already made the bird entity. It was a knockoff Phoenix from the Friday group.
Oh.
You guys ready to fight Anzrag?
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh
Not
God.
Angrath.
So you teleport out.
Teleport once.
I also need to do math. It
Wait, there's more
was-
numbers to crunch here though, because Alhodori can't carry all of us.
No.
Yeah, but he's
he's
fast enough to be able to make the return trip still within that one day.
So my brain. It's like that
It's
one
fine.
problem where it's like the guy needs to cross the river and he has a fox, a hen, and a grain sack of grain.
Yeah.
Sack your grain with the hen, can't leave the hen with the fox.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Christ.
Amazing.
How many people can Alhodori carry? 3, right?
That feels right.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember him being able to
The
carry
equation
12
does
people.
not change. He's fast enough to be able to still carry you.
Well, no, because the problem is I have to be there because I'm the only one here with lightning release to do the signal to make sure they don't get shot down. So the problem
Sheena's
is
also
it's
there.
me and then 2 others, and then me back, and then
Sheena is
2 others
also
back.
there. Sheena has lightning release.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's why
there's
you
two
brought her.
groups.
Never mind. We have 2 votes.
Like I said, the equation does not change.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, so
You
therefore
have 2 votes for your chicken, your sack of grain, and your dog.
and I'll be in the second group, so therefore after flying one way, he can just dismiss, reappear at my side, and not have to fly back to us and then get shot down because no one's on his back.
That's perfect.
Also, there's the point of as soon as you signal the first time, if they see the same bird flying back, they're not going to.
Well, I don't know how chill they are with the protocols, man. They just told me flash the crystal and we won't shoot you down. I don't want to get shot down.
You'll be
True.
fine.
Okay.
Good.
You can have this win.
We'll take it.
It's still a win for now. I can't wait to draw up the miasma. Also, before we leave, I want to make sure I have multiple different types of containers, like a glass one, wood one, metal one, if that's possible.
Oh yeah.
That is absolutely possible.
Use the
With your
glass.
16 strength, yeah.
It's an inert material.
I would like to have multiple different types of containers to see how it reacts to different containers and what stores it the best.
With your 16 strength, that is totally possible. You look a little silly with all of these various backpacks strapped to you, but science.
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 But after your bit of ferrying, after teleporting,
Okay. So we get to the right guy with everyone, right? Now we have to inform him of everything. Let's go.
yeah, he's going to be confused on what you all are doing here.
Housekeeping. No, stop.
I told him my map. I laid it on the table. I poked the spot. I tell him about the lightning. I tell him about the shark and the lightning, and then I tell him that I speed run the process. Keep up, keep up.
When you teleport away, I'm going to like while you're doing this initially, I'm just gonna be making like a pot of tea, and I'm just gonna pour it and slowly explain it to him in the 20 minutes it takes you to go there and back.
Well, the thing is, it's gonna take me an extra day because I have to fly out a day, so that way they can't track us. At least
Yep.
not track us as well, and they'll be lost for at
Mhm.
least a day,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then teleport back. Assumedly 2 days because difficult terrain. Hopefully, I don't have any flying entities, even though we've seen them before. I'm just hoping that's was a one-time thing.
Chill out, man.
I just need a win, man. We need to win.
I know.
I hear you.
Listen,
I
half
hear
a cup
you.
of tea.
Also, if I get caught at a bad moment, like I'm gonna have so little chakra 'cause I'm using like 90 right now.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Those chocolate pills.
yeah, that, and then also I'm do the next best thing. I'm just gonna go with you as well.
Take the man with you.
I
Yeah.
suppose taking you with me to help jar up the miasma might be helpful as well,
Yeah.
Also to serve as a chakra battery.
Mm-hmm.
if needed. I would
Yeah.
appreciate.
The
I've got chakra
tails,
for
tailed
days.
bees.
And I've got 13 strings, so I can easily carry at least a jar.
You can carry one of the containers.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does the Rekage say to the information that we've given to him? Is he able to assist me in creating the jutsu?
Shark lightning's weird, but all right. I suppose I can at least give you a viable test to make sure it works.
That's true.
And
You
then
do have the funny.
can we speak to the engineers about producing some type of protection?
I can send word to what engineers we have left. Honestly, what's going to take the most time making those things is getting the material.
Understandable.
Well, we do have others coming that might be able to help in the process of that.
Yeah, depends on what materials they need.
I've also pat Kazu on the back and be like, "This guy's a strong boy. He can mine materials."
He is a strong boy. I also need to
He-
borrow him.
He's gonna sit there. He was just kind of like looking around, not really paying attention to the conversation. And he said, "This one's a strong boy. He can mine materials." Kazu just go, "What?"
I may be a child, but I'm not a child miner.
I'm not that kind of miner.
Okay, so everything's going to his plan so far.
Yeah, all according to Kekaku.
So now we fly out that day, I guess, and then teleport.
I
Yep.
wouldn't
Draw
gotta
up
worry
the
about
materials.
Cavens with Kazu.
Hey, you just slither out.
Yeah, he's just cool. Strange, the water people would make fantastic miners.
Yeah.
Does anything
Anyway.
bad
Now, quick, someone take that out of context.
All
I-
right. Does anything bad happen gathering miasma? And I would like to get as many. I would like to have gathered as many various containers of various
Shapes,
Materials.
sizes, materials.
Yeah.
Give me a perception or an investigation from the two that are going to collect.
Which checks are those?
Perception or investigation?
Okay.
I have a 9 perception.
It is clickety clack.
Oh, you have a much better perception. Oh, nasty. Mine will be 26.
The wood container and the metal container, as you sit to observe it to make sure that nothing horrible is happening to it immediately, you see a small eye start to grow on the wooden container.
Oh,
Yellow fire?
yeah.
Is it because wood's
Casanova!
technically
Alright, so
natural
Casanova!
or alive, maybe?
And a small mouth starts to appear on the metal one.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know why the metal one is doing that. Maybe because it's also technically natural.
all
Because
right.
it's a ore.
The mouth. Eye. All right. So both of
But
them.
nothing
need it.
terrible happens to the glass one.
Do I need
Alright.
to dig as deep as to know if this is a what's it called? Like a mix of material metal, or if it's a
Alloy.
pure metal? Yeah. Do I need to dig that deep, Mr. DM?
I will just give this to you straight. It does not matter.
Okay.
Metal is metal, and it will be turned.
So
Cool.
metal and wood are affected, and then but glass is mostly fine from what we can tell.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take my glass
It's
jar,
at least more fine than the others.
or at least multitude, maybe. I assume we each had a set, or multiple sets of each. I don't know.
Something like that.
You have a big glass container, a big wooden container, a big metal container, and then whatever containers Arito wants to use of his medical supplies, which mostly would be glass.
Yeah, they're glass.
Okay,
So if
I
he'd like to use some of his medical supplies, he can.
yeah, I'll donate some medical supplies to the cause. Most things that I need, I can supplement myself.
Cool. So we gather a decent amount, enough to be studied. Right.
This should be plenty. If it's not, that's a shame. You'll just have to make a return trip.
Yeah. I mean, we are planning on doing that soonish, but hopefully this is enough to at least maybe make some type of protection against that as well.
Also, I should update how far the thing spreads when you go back there.
Oh yes.
I think.
Hold up. That is significantly faster than before.
Oh no.
Well, maybe they can make like a dehumidifier for it.
Yeah?
A air purifier.
If you will.
Miasma muncher.
Just make a HEPA filter. Set it down at the edge. It'll do all the work.
Yeah.
And then we get a Roomba for the stuff on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Also, something to note, because you would immediately skip to this part. 1 week after you guys left and arrived at the temple, the rest of them showed up.
Isn't that very quick?
It is.
All right. Well, that's good. They made it safe and sound. I do not have to worry.
These are them. Yeah, Tensagon tells me.
Yes.
Okay, carry on.
I mean, they've got
I
their
just,
own
I figured I should
summons.
check. Carry on.
Yeah. We will ask though, how'd y'all get here so fast?
Karime is going to look back at Priomi. And she's going to look back at the ground. She's gonna slowly lay down and pat the ground.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that
I
pat
will.
pat? I've been flying through the air and it was terrifying. So hello, sweet Earth, I've missed thee. Pat
Yes.
pat. Okay, got it.
I will pat her.
Sounds
You got
exhilarating.
this. You got it. It's okay.
He made a chakra construct.
Uh huh.
It was so
Uh-huh.
fast.
Ooh.
I wasn't prepared.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, yo, Raomi, how'd you do that one? What did you make?
She's gonna point up to her eyes.
Dang. Gonna snap my finger and grumble, cross my
One of
arms,
these
walk on.
days.
People in their funny eyes and creating fun stuff. And
God, fucking Aruto with a fucking MS.
it would be funny. It would
Theoretically,
be.
he could actually get Rinnegan naturally.
He's got eyeball envy.
Yes.
But all right. What is time frame for them working on these rods and us gathering materials and things?
All right. After the equation is all said and done,
Hmm.
x equals 0.
Nice.
Oh shit. In which case, that's pretty good. And definitely don't have the time to finish learning the jutsu.
Now, these rods aren't perfect, and they won't divert all of, especially the shark lightning.
Hmm.
But if you are within a certain range of the lightning rods, it will absorb a certain amount of damage before they break. Excess damage will be dealt to the original target still.
Hmm.
Um, and even when and if it does break the lightning rod, you will still have resistance to that damage.
Okay. That's really good for us.
So how does it function?
So we drop it down. And while we're within a certain radius, it will
Yeah,
like
use
absorb the damage until
use your
it
action
absorbs too much.
to
Okay.
set down the thing within 5 feet of you,
Hmm.
or you can throw it within 20.
Can I
And
get
then if
25
you're
since I'm a strong boy?
you can throw it within 20,
Oh.
and as long as you are within 15 feet of it,
Okay.
it'll give you the benefits.
Okay. That actually gives us a lot of wiggle room on where we need to be.
And then we have one of these,
You were each given 3.
each given
Okay.
three,
Okay. That's
including
really
Ryo,
good.
or just the new.
By each of you, I mean the 3 of you and then one extra person.
So Ryomi.
Ryomi did say she wanted to go. If you want to bring anyone else, they're not going to
We'll
have any.
She wants to
we'll
go.
bring Ryomi. The others should probably
Yeah,
not
the others
come.
should stay.
Yeah.
It just
Like
be yeah.
the only other one I would think to bring, maybe Kazu, maybe Sheena.
Ah, yes, bring Kazu, the man who's vulnerable to lightning.
I
Yeah.
forgot that he's vulnerable to lightning. Because I was thinking, man, is there an issue between the elemental interactions there? It's like, no, Earth is weak to lightning.
And but
Uh,
remember the conductivity of water whenever it's
Yeah, because
yeah
he's got all this salt in him.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
More the
I
iron,
would
but
have
yeah.
also liked to ask, would they be able to produce any type of chakra pills or such while we were there,
Uh,
or would that be a
each
different specialty?
uh, the Land of Fire is better at it, but they can still make you chakra pills.
Okay. If we could get a couple of those, that'd be nice.
They're
Because this
just
thing
not
does.
going to be the best quality you could get,
That's fine.
but it'll be serviceable.
And we like serviceable.
Yes, we do. All right. So
Uh, you will each have,
uh-huh.
and each meaning you 3,
Okay.
because Ryomi has her own stock.
Understand.
Greater chakra pills. You get 3 of them.
All right.
Greater chakra pills. Okay.
And that's 3d6 plus 5 if anyone wants to have a button for it.
Yeah.
Check Raider.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said it's 3d6 plus 5.
They will also supply you with 3. Where are they? Where are the blood pills listed?
Oh, 3 greater
Right
blood?
next to the chocolate pills.
Am I
Yeah.
They're like
am I
right
just
above it, I
unable to
think,
find them?
or next to it. They're like above or next to
Oh,
it.
they're there.
Yeah.
You know what? It's pill singular, not okay.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't find it. But yes, they'll give you 3 greater blood pills as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is the same thing.
No.
Or dice roll.
Just 3d6
No.
plus 10.
Yep.
Ooh.
Better.
And then each of you is given 1 greater military ration pill, which is
Ah.
4d10 plus 5.
So we got one of those.
Yes.
Nice. That brings me up to 2 of them.
And that was a greater military.
Yes.
Yes. That's the funny one.
Yeah, the temporary one. And that's
Yup.
Yeah, that one gives you
4d10.
temp HP and temp chakra.
So 4d10.
Mm-hmm.
4d10 plus 5.
I have all of that marked down now.
And now that you are all geared up, you will go into the fog next week.
All right.
Cool.
I'm excited.
I am also
Alright.
excited.
I am as well. But I
I'm
really
glad
need to
we got
figure
a
out.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, also, did they glean anything from the miasma? Or do they need more time on that?
They haven't yet.
Okay.
Okay.
And is it
Fine.
enough since we're going back there? Or do they need more?
There's enough for at least initial testing. At the very least, they will get initial testing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll get another one.
If you want to bring more, you can try to bring more, but at current, they do not need more.
I will bring more.
Yeah.
I
Just
would
bring the
like
whole
to
orb while you're at it.
Yeah, it might as well, you know what?
I mean, he can
Yeah.
make one, so
Uh,
yeah.
But
you
I
can
will
make
bring
one
another. I'll bring another
theoretically.
decently sized jar or whatever. I've also warned them not to put them too close together because I don't know what happens if too much of it piles up together. So for the record, keep that in mind if I forget to say it next week.
I will remember for you.
Okay, thank you. And the idea of what I'm hoping for with the miasma is we get some kind of like protective hazmat suit or like face visor mask,
That would
hopefully.
be good.
Respirator.
To yeah, similar to the aquatic respirator, but I also want like goggles.
Oh, yeah, to see through it. Yeah,
With little
smart.
windshield wipers. Just
You need the P4 sun. You need the P4 glasses.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Teddy. Get on.
That's my hope. If they can figure out anything else like a repellent.
What do you think this is? Phoenix
Great.
Point?
That's exactly what I was thinking about. What I was
Yeah.
thinking of like, a repellent. Because in Phoenix Point you can make little air safety thingies to keep the mist away.
Yep. Yep.
So I was hoping maybe they could
God,
design
are
something
we
like
just
that.
playing fucking like Phoenix Point or XCOM at this point?
It's kind of getting to there.
A little bit.
I'm not against it. I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. I am okay with this.
Because we're good at those kind of games.
I'm excited,
TM.
but I'm also worried about lightning draining chakra or chakra draining lightning.
Yeah, yeah. I was telling
That's a
Richard,
very threatening combo.
I helped Eric make this one. I am horrified.
Yeah, this one seems brutal. But also, I'm just a small boy who likes to spend chakra, and I don't like to have it drained.
And he was
Fair
only there for
enough.
like the first half of it. He doesn't know what else I did to it.
Yeah, I don't know what else you did to it. I was there for the conception.
Whoa.
Deadbeat Jack.
I knew
Not
you were going to say
again.
something like that.
Just like kill his game.
Wait, hold on. Oh,
Oh gosh.
but I am looking forward to this. We're getting in there.
Also, if I can just get value out of my new jutsu once, I'll be happy.
Yeah, what does it do exactly?
So it's basically railgun, but a little different. The idea is I take my chakra rod, throw it up
Yeah.
into the clouds, and it will absorb the cloud's lightning and then shoot it down.
Ooh, okay.
I like it.
It's very similar to. It's like a mix of like the old Gungnir and Rama summon animations, where Rama would throw his staff into the air and then it would come down as a bolt of lightning.
Which is just really cool.
And Odin would throw his spear and it would part the clouds.
Mm,
God damn.
so cool.
So
So
it's a mix of those.
hopefully I get value once.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: we've run into so many, like, oh, there's a large like layer effect area kind of thing. I'm sure you will get more use out of it than just this once.
Yeah.
True.
Some poor bastard's gonna try to summon Kieran on you, and you're like, "Oh, you fool!"
You fool! I
Little
summoned
did he
Kieran on
know.
you.
Little did he know.
Little did he know. But I guess with that, we say goodnight to the peoples.
Good night, people.
Thanks for
Good night.
joining.